Restless recap, Thursdays, February 10th, 2022. Melissa will be entangled in a troublesome story in the near future. Meanwhile, the sleep disturbance caused Billy's health to deteriorate. This coming Tuesday, take the time to follow the latest developments that the Weiner episodes bring. Despite his best efforts, Billy's insomnia symptoms still did not get better. She can't even sip her coffee in the morning. The Crimson Lights will be the gathering place for everyone. When Billy gets here, Adam is disturbed while Jack has to receive many questions regarding Phyllis. At this time, Billy's mind could not be awake. At night, he could not sleep when he was always thinking a lot of things, and that's how he explains his severe lack of sleep. Jack and Amanda are both on the same page, believing that Billy needs to get his condition sorted out soon before it takes a toll on his life. At this time in the Chancellor's mansion, after going with Dominic to the pediatric clinic, Melissa constantly worried about it. She hopes his health is stable. Abby was deeply saddened at the thought that Chance had to get back to work quickly, but he seemed to have more time for his vacation. Lily's return broke the silence in Devon's penthouse, and they seemed to have caught up with each other. When the call connected to Chance's phone ruined Lily's thinking because she was intending to want Chancellor and Hamilton to invest in business together. He wouldn't hesitate to leave Lily there and rush to Dominic's place. Because after all, his health is what Devon cared about most of all. In another development, what Chance had brought up before would become a topic for Ray and Sharon to argue. Ray wasn't pleased about Chance's departure even though an agreement had not yet been made between them. Sharon really wanted to know if the episode was going to continue and if they needed to get in touch with Abby or Mariah. In theory, it would be better to discuss this with Chance and Abby. And of course, when this item is agreed in more detail, Ray will transfer related documents to Sharon for in-depth research. Leaving work behind, Devon quickly returned home. He was worried and asked about what happened when Dominic arrived at the hospital. Chance was finally able to calm down after hearing about Dominic's health, but Dominic should still go to the hospital for Dr. Bradley to examine him further. Abby spent some time researching Dominic's symptoms online and came to the conclusion that he was anemic. Being so busy prevented Abby from taking good care of Dominic, but this couldn't be blamed on anyone, not even Abby. It seemed like losing her temper had caused Abby to misinterpret Devon's words, but Chance was here and together they would make things better. Currently, there is no accurate diagnosis of Dominic's health condition, so they should not separate and make themselves lose their temper. But it seems Abby's worries are well-founded. After receiving the results from Dr. Bradley, it is understood that Dominic is having health problems and he needs to be treated. The atmosphere in this mansion began to become tense. This incident came too suddenly. They still hadn't figured it out even when the doctor suggested a bone marrow aspiration surgery. But Abby understands that what they need to do is to take Dominic to the hospital to get better care, and of course she won't go there alone. Devon and Chance will take turns doing all the formalities when they get there.